The clash of Emo and Arles Kilcruise in the second round promised to be one of the games of the weekend, and it wasn't a disappoint. Brought to you in association with Councillor Pascal McAvoy. Emo launched the first attack. Ball came across the centre half forward, Nigel Murphy, and coolly he slotted the ball over the bar. But straight away, Arles Kilcruise were right into the game. Great work by midfielder Stephen Miller, bursting his way forward. He's brought to the ground, seen to be fouled, gave the ball to Quavon Brennan, and Brennan slotted away for a marvellous goal to the back of the net. What a start. Miller showing his strength, Quavon Brennan showing his skill. Little goal, Arles Kilcruise in this minutes. Great work by Brennan again. Out to Ross. Ross gave the ball inside to PJ Lawler, and PJ Lawler coolly slotted over the bar. Great score. And then when the ball was won in the middle of the field by Lawler again, this time inside to Ross. Ross taking the ball, holding on to it, looking for his options, slotted a lovely ball inside into Brennan again, and Quavon over the bar. Wonderful score. 1-2 to a point. Arles Kilcruise ahead. Back at the other end though. Great play inside there by David Gorman and Evan Costello. Came to Darren Strong, and Darren Strong playing in the middle of the field, and Kevin Meany put the ball over the bar. Wonderful score. Paul Lawler added a point, and then Strong set up inside Nigel Murphy, and Nigel Murphy from the left hand side. Great score. It was Emo's turn to come back into the game. The ball across then to Darren Strong, and Darren Strong over the bar again. 1 goal and 2 to 4 points. Nothing between the sides. 15, almost 16 minutes gone. Paul Lawler fed the ball inside to Nigel Murphy, and taking it on the run was Stephen Norton, and the Longford man cracked it over. Sides were level, 6 points to 1-3. Paul Lawler added another free, and then it was Darren Strong again in front of the post. Great movement, great set up, wonderful score. Back down the other end of the field then, Ross Munnelly from the free to leave a point between the sides. 8 points to 1-4. Great score. Paul Lawler and Ross Munnelly traded frees, and at half time then it was 9 points for Emo, 1 goal and 5 for Arles Kilcruise. Good first half. What would come in the second half? Just a point between the sides. Colin Munnelly came forward, a goalkeeper, 45 metre free, and had the sides level within 2 minutes of the restart. Great score. Arles Kilcruise added a free, and then a great ball in from Davy Conway into Ross, cutting in as he does, on the left, on the right, back onto the left again, and coolly putting the ball over the bar. A 2 point lead for Arles Kilcruise. Evan Costello was to add a point then from a free. And then, good play, Ross Munnelly. Lovely ball across the field, inside to Anthony McElroy. Francis Egan, the midfielder, getting that last score. Wonderful score. Jack Owens taking the ball on, really making an impression on. Lost the ball, won it back again onto the left boot, put the ball over the bar. 1 point between the sides, 1-9 to 11 points. Paul Lawler was to equalise. And then Evan Costello from a free from about 35 metres out, curled it in, curled it over the bar. And Emo led by a single point, 13 points to 1-9. Then came the real Darren Strong with a great run. Left the ball inside to Nigel Murphy. Murphy took it. Oh, what a finish. Wonderful goal from Nigel Murphy. And suddenly Emo were 4 points ahead. And the Arles Kilcruise boys had their hands around the heads. Chris Conway and Ross Munnelly added points from frees. But then it was Emo. Jack Owens again cutting in from the right. Wonderful score from Jack Owens. His second of the game. And then down along the sideline, Paul Lawler playing a 1-2. With Stephen Norton back into Lawler. The player manager was thinking about a goal, but then wisely punched the ball over the bar for a 4 point lead again, 1-15 to 1-11. But Arles Kilcruise, could they come back? There's great heart and great fight. Ball broken down to Chris Conway, turned it, punched it back inside. Quavon Brennan again, and he in 1 goal and 2 points for him. Great, wonderful score. 3 points between the sides. Then when the ball broke on the far side of the field, and inside to Davy Conway, he took it on the run. Now they needed a goal. Cutting in on the left hand side, punched it across the square. In there was Kevin Meany. Oh, had he got the ball in the back of the net, the sides were level, but it went agonisingly inches over the bar. 2 points between the sides, 115 to 113. Paul Lawler, the player manager, won the ball, and that was it. Emo, 2-point win, 115 to 113. Last year intermediate champions through to a quarter final.